Well, good morning, and thank you for joining me at Nana's Garden. Today, we're going to make some homemade soap. And in doing this, I will be using a dishpan, a colander, a wooden spoon, all that I bought at Dollar Tree. Also a measuring cup that I bought at Dollar Tree. You will see that I will be using equal parts of 1 cup of everything that I use. And we will be using super washing soda. We will be using laundry detergent powder. We'll be using OxyClean. If you like, that you do not care for the smell of the washing powder, you can get a booster. I do not use it, so we'll just take that right out of the equation. We'll be using some borax, 20 mule team. We will be using some baking soda. We will be using some Zote soap. Zote soap also comes in a flake, and that's what we're going to be using today. Why? Because I don't want to bust my knuckles and I don't want to get the big machine out. So that's why we're using it. Now, let me show you what everything looks like. We're going to put it in this container right here. And when you get through, if it has any lumps at all, just take it and stir it out, shake it out, and this is what the flakes look like. Now watch how light they are. This is approved for your high efficiency washing machines and or not. Every time I put a cup of something in here, I will stir it up very, very well, because when I go to put everything in my container, which is meant to be a drink container, I realize that, but it's the easiest thing for me to handle because it does have a handle. Every time I do a load of wash, I will be using the little scoop. If my laundry is really dirty, I'll use a full one. If not, I will only use half a scoop. I keep the scoop in my container so that it stays all together. I use a plastic bag over the cap because I want it to be airtight on my laundry powder container. Once you set it on there, all the little holes that you would normally see in the top are covered, and you have a nice airtight container. Now, what we're going to do, after you've stirred up everything in here, put 1 cup of everything in there, we're going to be pouring it into our laundry soap container. Now what we will be doing is reserving just enough so that we can put it in this ice cube container. Why? Because we're going to make laundry pods. I have a glass jar. I put them in the container. I take an herb. I enjoy my sage. It's very cleansing. I cut it. Before it has the flowers, it has little pods on it. And I crush it up. I put it in my container with just plain old white distilled vinegar. Shake it up. I let it set for about a week, and then I put it in a container with a spray bottle. And I shake it up just before I use it because oils do settle. And when I'm through, I take my little spray bottle after I have already put my soap in, just like this. And then you shake it down even. I've already made some going in. And then what we do is we take our spray bottle and we just spray it down. You don't want it sopping wet, but you do want it good and damp, because you're going to take your thumb when we're through and you're going to press it down. And by pressing it down, you're forcing all of the water all the way through into your little pod, just like this. And you let that set up and you let it dry. I let mine dry overnight because I want to make sure that the water is, or vinegar has totally dissolved, and I have a nice thick pod that's not going to break up on me. They're very stable, like I said. Well, we're having a little discussion over there. Okay, let's resume. Okay, so this is the pod. They smell good. Why do I use vinegar? Vinegar will strip out any residue that you might have in any of your towels, your sheets. They'll come out soft. They smell good. They feel good. And that's why I use it. But you're welcome to use whatever you like. And look how easy this is to pour in there. That's done. That's done. Our little pods are made. We'll set them over here in the sunshine. We'll take our bottle and we'll put our little cap back on it with our vinegar and our sage. That's complete. I can put that up. I can put that up. And we're done. No cleanup involved to speak of. I do hope that you have enjoyed this. If you've enjoyed this little venture with me, please give me a thumbs up and please join me. I would love to hear from you. I do forget to tell you that I'm also looking to get better at this. Give me a little more time. I'm on TikTok as well. They're only a minute long, so I can't do some of the things that I would like to show you on there. More of my garden is on there. Some of the garden will be on here as well. I thank you again, and all I ask of you is be safe and make someone happy. Until we meet again, God bless.